Welcome to IFC's Chapter Connection and Conversation series, where I talk to one of Texas Christian University's 13 interfraternity chapters to learn a little bit more about them and our IFC community. My name is Fred Bossart, and I am the Interfraternity Council VP of Recruitment. Joining me today is Sigma Nu, represented by Recruitment Chair Drew Gonzalez and President Jack Sommer. So guys, can you please tell me a little bit more about yourselves, like your hometown, major, year in school, and why you picked TCU?
Yeah, so my name's Drew Gonzalez. I'm a communications major, psychology minor from Baltimore, Maryland. I'm a junior, and I chose TCU because I love college football, and we were supposed to be pretty good. We've had a couple tough years, but we're getting there. And then I had an older cousin that came, and he showed me around, and I loved it.
Yeah. All right, my name's Jack Sommer. So I'm from Healdsburg, California. It's in Northern California. And then my major is economics and a minor in finance. I'm a rising junior, and I wanted to come to TCU because I grew up in Texas, moved to California, and I wanted to come back.
Awesome. Well, can y'all tell me a little bit more about why you picked your chapter?
Yeah, so I looked around at a lot of fraternities at TCU. And for me, I liked Sigma Nu the most because I felt like they were really genuine, just good guys. And then also, I feel like we have a lot of guys from all over the country, whereas other fraternities are kind of more regional. So I liked that, you could have a guy in Boston, a guy in California, a guy in Chicago, a guy in Atlanta, a guy wherever. And you'd know someone from that place. So that was pretty big for me.
Yeah, for me, I remember I just went to like one rush event and kind of realized that it was where I wanted to be. Honestly, because I liked the guys and I thought that they were like fun guys that I could have a good time with. But it was also guys that I could tell cared a lot about life after college as well. That was kind of one thing that was pretty big for me, is trying to make those connections that'll help me out in professional life after TCU. You're muted, Fred.
Thank you. Well, can y'all tell us a fun or interesting fact about yourselves and about your chapter?
Yeah. So I'll start with the chapter. We're the newest IFC fraternity on campus. We were founded in 2015. So we're still pretty new, still like growing a lot, I would say. And then about myself, I've never eaten Cheetos. So that's pretty crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild. Let's see. Chapter fun fact for me. I'll say my favorite Sigma Nu alumni, that'd be Harrison Ford, Han Solo, and Star Wars. And then for myself, I'd say I lived in 16 different houses growing up, including the Caribbean for a year.
Wow. Well, what is one piece of advice that you have for potential new members going through the recruitment process?
I would say to look at every chapter. Obviously, I like us a lot, but make sure you look everywhere else. And then also to like try and stand out in some way. Like, don't be afraid to talk or give your opinion on whatever, just because you got to make us remember you somehow.
Let's see. My piece of advice for potential new members, I would say honestly, just relax. I know it's easy to get like pretty stressed out, and worrying about like where you're going to spend the next 4 years as far as a fraternity goes. But I definitely see a lot of guys that get super stressed out and then like kind of try and project an image of themselves that they're not. So I'd say just honestly, just be yourself and try and see which guys you enjoy talking to. Relax.
Awesome. Well, a little bit of a pivot here. Where is the best on-campus study spot?
For me, I really liked studying in the fraternity house. I don't know if you guys have all like toured, but they're like right there. So the study rooms in there were really nice. And if I didn't go there, I'd usually go to Blue 2 and get one of the tables in there.
For me, I enjoy studying in the library. However, I'll say that I always do my best studying when I'm like alone, and it's definitely easy to get distracted by other people at the library. So yeah, I mean, I probably do my best studying in my room.
Awesome. Well, where's the best place to grab food on campus?
My favorite place is the new pizza place that they put in Neely. They have like flatbread pizzas. And they've been pretty great. A couple that I've had.
For me, I'm gonna have to go with O'Brien's. My man Arturo is always holding it down over there, man in the grill. And I really like the chorizo breakfast hash after a late night. Definitely like something greasy on the stomach.
Gotcha. Well, what has been your favorite program or event hosted by your chapter?
For me, I would say New Wave, which is our mixer. We go to a pool in Dallas and we bring out a bunch of people. The whole fraternity goes. You get a couple dates, and it was a great time. I had a blast.
Yeah, I don't know. It's so hard for me to just pick one, so I'm gonna go with two. I'm gonna do one social and then one philanthropy. My favorite philanthropy event was one that we just did for the first time this past semester. It was on Valentine's Day, and we did a puppy kissing booth. And we partnered with the Humane Society of North Texas for that, and just got a lot of people out and really spread the love on Valentine's Day. So that was pretty fun. And then my other favorite event would definitely be our Austin Formal, which is our away formal in the spring semester. And that one got canceled this past semester, obviously due to the coronavirus, but it's a very good time. You rent out a hotel. A lot of people do Airbnbs the night before. Just get to hang out with all your best friends in Austin.
Awesome. Well, in what ways has your fraternity helped you in your undergraduate experience?
For me, I think it's helped socially and academically, just because socially you got a group that no matter what is kind of there, no matter what's going on, you kind of can just ask for help or I don't know, just have a good time with them even. And then academically, I feel like Sigma Nu does a lot of good stuff there because we have guys in pretty much every major. I think we were in like third in grades this year, which is very helpful, obviously, just because if you need help in a certain class, you can almost always find an older guy who's already taken it and they can kind of help you through it.
I'd say the biggest way Sigma has helped me since I've been in college has definitely just been like the network you get. And I mean, we're a pretty big fraternity, like 130, 140 guys. So you instantly have like those guys in your network. But everybody else like has friends as well. And so your network ends up being a lot bigger than that. And you get introduced to a lot of other people through your fraternity brothers. So I'd say the network's been really nice.
Awesome. Well, what are some areas you're involved in at TCU outside of your fraternity?
So I'm on the ping pong club team. Pretty cool. And then also I'm in this club called Talking Frogs, where you can go and like give a presentation you might be giving for your class before you're actually supposed to give it, and they'll give you feedback and kind of help you improve your speech however they can.
For me, I did student government for 3 semesters so far at TCU. I was a class of 22 representative and a student outreach chair. So I was pretty involved in student government. And then the other thing is the ROTC program. I just joined the TCU ROTC program this last semester, and that's been a cool way to be involved as well.
Awesome. Well, last question. Where's the best place for potential new members to get information about your chapter and your upcoming events? And do you have any summer recruitment events that you're excited about?
So for the first question, if you just look up TCU Sig Nu, we have a website. You can click the recruitment tab, I think it's called like regional events. And I'll be trying to post stuff there throughout the summer just so that if there's anything near you, feel free to come. We'll probably try and contact you about that as well. And then as far as the actual events, it's going to be a lot of barbecuing, a lot of golfing, a lot of just lunches and dinners, just all that stuff, trying to get to know everybody.
I think Drew handled that one pretty well. Throwing the Instagram is a good place as well. We like keeping that updated.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Sig Nu, for speaking with me. And all your social media handles will be listed in the description below. And best of luck to y'all in recruitment. To all of our potential new members, do not forget to register for IFC recruitment via the link listed below. Registration opens June 1st and the cost is $80 during the month of June. If anyone has questions, please email us at tcuifcvprecruitment@gmail.com and check out our Instagram at TCU_IFC and our website, greeks.tcu.edu for the most up-to-date information about IFC recruitment. Take care and stay safe.